Hello there, Steve-Os. Good morning. It is Monday morning. Just opening my curtains on this Monday morning and turning my fan off. It is Monday, the 11th of August, 2025. It's a lovely day outside, by the way. But I'm going to show you what I'm up to today. So yesterday, obviously, when I got back home from work, I did my washing. I stuck it out on the washing line in the back garden for it to dry. It's been out on the washing line in the back garden since yesterday afternoon. Obviously, it's all going to be nice and dry. Yeah, that's nice and dry. That's nice and dry. Well, it's a little bit damp. No, there's a bit of clothing that's slightly damp. Only slightly. Maybe I might have to take some of it off and some of it I may have to keep on for a little bit longer. But my work uniform is on here and stuff like that. So I'm going to take the stuff off that I need. And if there's any stuff that's on here that's damp, I'm going to leave it on here to continue drying on this very lovely sunny day. I have just got dressed on this Monday morning. So it is Monday afternoon, by the way, just gone 12:30 on this Monday afternoon. And I've not long got back from my support. Today's support session consisted of me and two other clients meeting my support worker. We went to the big Tesco in Castle Lane in Bournemouth, went to the cafe. There I had a big cup of mocha for a hot drink, and I also went for a big breakfast as well, which consisted of some sausages, baked beans, bacon, eggs, toast and hash browns. So that was my breakfast this morning with my support worker, and then straight after that we decided to have a little walk down Iford River, and my support worker actually took us out to an area of Iford that I've never really walked along before, so maybe I may have to do that at some point in the next couple of weeks during my weekly vlog, take you down Iford and show you around this area of Iford that I've never been to before, until today of course. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Also as well, by the way, I'm surprised that I'm still, you know, surviving, because I've only had 3 hours sleep. I went to bed last night at 4:30 in the morning. I woke up at 8:30 this morning, and yeah, so around about 3 hours-ish sleep is what I've had really. And I've already done nearly 10k steps. So how I'm surviving, I've got no idea. Also as well, by the way, I've just taken my medication as well. And obviously I've been saying recently in the vlogs how much of a problem I've been having with flies around the kitchen and stuff like that. Even though there's nothing around here that's rotting or going off or anything like that. But I'm just infested with flies at the moment, and I'm having to keep all the windows open just to air the house out and, well, let the flies get out of the house before I kill them all. Anyway, so I literally just grabbed a glass and just poured myself a glass of water to take my medication with. And before I put my medication in my mouth, right? And just as I was about to sip the water for my medication, there was a fly in the glass, floating at the top of the glass. So I had to tip the glass down the sink with the water and do myself another fresh glass of water to take my meds. Honestly, they don't just want to breed around my house, clearly, these flies. They also want to breed inside of me as well. Oh, God. Anyway, by the way, if you want to know why I ended up going to sleep at 4:30 this morning, it's because 10:30 last night, I wrapped up my weekly vlog from last week. I then went on TikTok, watched someone's TikTok live, because they went live with their best friend. I then made the suggestion that me, this person and their best friend did a group chat. So we did. And there was me, my friends, her best friend, and someone that her best friend knows as well. And we were all in a group chat together. We had a group video call together, and this guy was on the video call with us until like 2:30, 3 a.m. He went. And then her best friend went like about half an hour later or something. And then me and her stayed on me and my friend, we stayed on a video call together for about another hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes, and we were just talking away, just rambling to one another about all sorts of stuff. So, you know, so honestly, it was great because like we have had video calls before, me and this person, and we do enjoy having video calls and having a good catch up with one another and stuff. And you know, we are planning to meet at some point and stuff. So, and I'm looking forward to when we do meet. But you know, it's just nice to get to know them really as a person on social media. I've been getting to know them since March, and I talk to them on a daily basis, you know. So it is really nice that I'm speaking to them and getting to know them, and they're getting to know me and all of that stuff. You know, it is really, really nice. But we literally talk for hours, me and her. We talk for hours, and we always keep the conversations flowing. Like, it never gets boring or anything like that, which is great. Anyway, now I know I've said I'm only running off 3 to 4 hours worth of sleep, but you know what? I'm going to have a Monster Juiced Mango Loco. It's the last one that I've had in the fridge. I've had it in the fridge for about a week now, and I've not touched it. So I thought I'd drink it now just to keep my energy levels up. So that's what I'm going to do right now on this Monday afternoon. A couple of YouTube videos to catch up on my iPad on this Monday afternoon. Starting off with the first 25 minutes of the Chris Moyle Show on Radio X from today on YouTube. Then I'm going to catch up with this 2-month review of the Nintendo Switch 2. Was it worth it? I'm going to find that out with the Tech Chap on YouTube. And you know what? Instead of going on ITVX, I don't know actually, because this has got adverts on it and ITVX doesn't, because I pay premium for ITVX. But either way, I'm going to catch up with the full episode of Coronation Street, either on YouTube or on ITVX, because for some weird reason you can catch up on full episodes of Coronation Street on YouTube these days, as well as on ITVX. You can do the same with Emmerdale as well from ITV. I don't know why, but anyway, so I'm going to catch up with those videos anyway on YouTube on my iPad on this Monday afternoon. I did try watching today's episode of EastEnders this morning as soon as I woke up, but then I instantly fell back to sleep, so I'm going to catch up on today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer on my iPad. So it is Monday evening, and this is what I've got for dinner tonight. I went up to Asda, by the way, to pick up some salad, mild and savoury cheese pasta salad. I've got another 3 of these, by the way, in the fridge that I'm going to be eating over the next couple of nights, so you are going to see these throughout the weekly vlog, by the way. So I've got this for my dinner tonight. I've got literally enough to last me until the use by date of the 14th, which is later this week. I've also done myself a protein shake as well, strawberry and banana protein shake as well, because I didn't have one yesterday when I went to work, and also as well the milk in the fridge needs to be used up as well, so I'm also going to have that as well for my dinner. Technically very healthy dinner tonight, by the way. And over on YouTube, I have watched this video. I watched this last week, by the way, so that's already been watched from Gabby. But I am going to watch Off the Hook, which has been uploaded in the last 25 minutes, even though it says 6 minutes, because it needs to be refreshed. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, where's it gone? Let me go onto their page. There we go. It's right down here. So this is 25 minutes ago. 7.1k views already, by the way. Blimey. But this is Daz and Will Eat Another Bag of Mystery, sent from a subscriber from the Netherlands. So I'm going to watch that over the course of the next half an hour on YouTube over on my iPads. Currently watching Family Guy on Disney Plus on my iPad. Just made myself a flask of tea. Just about to put the drying up away that's on the draining board here, and then do the washing up, drying up and putting away of all this stuff here that is on the side. Just sliced up some banana and some strawberries, ready for my protein shake, which I'll be making in the morning before I set off for work. So I've just topped up my protein bottle with some protein powder, which is at the bottom there. So that's ready for tomorrow morning when I do my protein shake before I set off for work. Now, this powder here is brown powder. The powder I was using before was kind of like a creamy white powder colour. And the powder that I was using before was whey protein vanilla ice cream flavoured. This powder, however, which I got earlier today when I went to Asda in Castle Point, is whey protein double chocolate flavour. It's 17 grams of protein. So yeah, so this is the protein powder that I'm going to be using going forward, well, for the next few weeks at least anyway, whilst I'm having my protein shakes when I go to work. Just about to pack this twirl into my bag for me to take with me for my lunch at work tomorrow. Just done myself a bottle of cola for me to take with me to work tomorrow during my break, and I've also spilt a little bit here on the side as well, as you can see. Not great, I know, but I've done that anyway, so I'm now going to put that in the fridge ready for me to take with me to work tomorrow morning. Just done myself a peanut butter sandwich and cut it into triangles, which I'm now about to put into this bag right here that I put on the side. And obviously this is my lunch for my break when I'm at work tomorrow. Just about to have a shower, shave, brush my teeth, clean my ears, cut my fingernails and get into my pyjamas on this Monday night. Just made my last flask of tea for this evening on this Monday night. It is 11:30, or just gone 11:30 on this Monday night. Just about to head downstairs, take my nighttime medication, then head off to bed to sleep as I have got work early in the morning. So from me, it's good night, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of this episode of the weekly vlog, which will be Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, by the way, and I've not long woken up, and it's just gone 5 AM. I'm just currently trying to put my pyjamas in my washing basket, if it can go in there. Anyway, it's just gone 5 AM on this Tuesday morning. Just opening my curtains and turning my fan off, and then I'm going to go downstairs. So I am downstairs in the kitchen on this Tuesday morning, and I am just currently putting my hoodie on over my work uniform. There we go. There we go. About to pack my sandwich that I made last night and my drink that I did last night into my work bag. The fruits that I cut up last night and the protein shake powder and the milk is all in the bottle. So without further ado, let's blend it up. Look at this. Look at this. Lovely stuff. And there we go. It's nice and chocolatey. It's almost like a chocolate milkshake in theory. Just coming up to 6:10 on this Tuesday morning, and I'm walking to work. Just got to work, just about to listen to some music on my Bluetooth headphones via Apple Music on my phone, and also about to drink the rest of my protein shake that I made at home before I left for work this morning. And then once I've done that, I'm then going to make myself a flask of tea to take with me onto the shop floor whilst I do my shift at work on this Tuesday morning. Just got back home from work, just got out my work uniform. This is what I've got for my lunch today: baked beans, some garlic mushrooms, or garlic breaded mushrooms, or just breaded mushrooms, I've got no idea, but I've got them anyway. And I've also got some hot dogs, and if I show you the hot dogs very quick, by the way, a lot of them have not got the skin on it, because I put it in the microwave for a bit longer than I anticipated. I stuck it in for an extra 30 seconds, which I shouldn't have done. So yeah, so the skin's basically fallen apart on the hot dogs, but nevertheless, so that is my lunch today. Over on YouTube on my iPad, I'm just about to catch up on the first 25 minutes of today's Chris Moyle show on Radio X. So it is Tuesday night, and I have got some dinner, but before I show you my dinner, I will just show you what I'm currently drinking at the moment, which is orange and mango sparkling water. And this is my dinner, the same as last night: a mild and savoury cheese pasta salad. Over on my tablet, on my Samsung tablet, I'm currently watching an episode of Family Guy on Disney+. Hello, good afternoon. It is Wednesday afternoon, by the way, and I have just got home from work. It's just gone 12:15. I ended up missing my bus. Normally the bus I catch is at just gone 11 o'clock, but I missed it purely because I went to work, did my shift at work, finished work, did a little bit of shopping. I picked up some bread, picked up 2 bottles of sparkling water, picked up some chopped tomatoes, some mascarpone, and also some cashew and peanuts as well. And I also picked up some bananas and strawberries as well for my protein shakes that I'm going to be doing this weekend before I go to work. And obviously I paid with a £20 note. I put the £20 note in the note dispenser at the self-serve checkout, left the store with some change and the receipt, got to the bus stop where I usually catch the bus to go home, and then it just instantly hit me. I looked at my receipt and looked at the change that I was given, and I was given 71 pence in change, but wasn't given the £5 because my shopping came to like £14.29, so I was owed £5.71. I got given the 71 pence change, but wasn't given the £5 back, so I don't know. So anyway, so I went back to work. The bus had, at this point, driven into the bus stop before the bus stop it gets to for me. That makes any sense whatsoever. So I saw the bus driving in, and I was like, well, my bus is due now. So I was like, but then again, though, it's £5, you know, that I've just lost. So I went back to work, went to customer service. They then pointed me in the direction of going to over to the self-service. So I spoke to someone at self-serve, and they basically gave me £5. So because I showed them the change that I was given, I showed them the receipt, and they gave me the £5 note that I was due. So there we go. And then I then go back to the bus stop where I was, and then there was some sort of gas company. They had their van that was full of like gas cylinders on the back of their van, and that was blocking my view of the bus stop before the bus stop where I usually get on. It was blocking the view, so I couldn't see the bus whether it was coming in or not. So I then had to walk over to the bus stop before the bus stop it usually gets to before my... If this makes any sense, then I hope it does. If it doesn't, then literally... The bus stop before my bus stop I usually get on the bus to, I had to walk over to that one so that I could actually get on the bus. Otherwise, I was going to miss that bus, and I didn't want to miss that bus. And also as well, by the way, I've got a bit of an update to bring to you. Firstly, my granddad has called me out of the blue today. Obviously, I was meant to be going to see him today and staying with him today until Friday this week. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to because of he's really busy on Friday. So, you know, so he wasn't able to see me this week. But I have spoken to him. He did call me out of the blue, and he said that we'll speak more about it on Sunday. But just to let you know, I can see you on Wednesday next week until Friday. So Wednesday to Friday next week, I am going to be seeing my granddad, which is something I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to doing. So yeah, so I'm going to be seeing my granddad next week. He let me know over the phone. And then, by the way, when I got to the bus stop, right, before my one that I usually get, I got on, as I was just about to get on the bus, I had one headphone on my ear and one headphone away from my ear, right? And some guy just approached me, literally just cut me off from getting on the bus and was like, I've got an all-day bus ticket. Do you want it? No. I've got a free bus pass anyway. You know, I've got a free concessionary bus pass. So, no. No. Also, as well, even if I had taken the ticket, I mean, it was in date and stuff. He showed me the ticket. It was in date. But, you know, I mean, the thing is, I was only getting on the bus to go home, you know. It's not like as if I'd be jumping on and off buses for the rest of the day, you know. If I was jumping on the bus for the rest of the day, then fine, you know, I'll take the ticket. And if I didn't have a concessionary bus pass, again, take the ticket. But in all seriousness, though, you know, I was only getting on the bus to come home from work. I'm not getting on the bus anymore today, so it would have just been pointless. But anyway, I got on the bus, and I looked around, and I was like, Well, he disappeared to. I don't know where he went. He just vanished into thin air because I didn't see him after that. It was very weird, very odd. So there we go. So that's pretty much everything. It's been a bit manic this morning, or going into this afternoon, but I am back home now. By the way, this morning, before I left for work, obviously I did my protein shake this morning before I left for work, but also as well, in this basket right here, when I pull the camera down, obviously this is the bath mats and shower mats, because last night before I went to bed, I had a shower, had a shave as well, and then got into my pyjamas. But then as soon as I got out the shower, I took the bath mats and the shower mats out of the bathroom and put them in the washing machine to be washed. Now, obviously, I didn't put the washing machine on last night because by the time I went to bed, it was like 11:30. So at 5 a.m. this morning, before I got changed into my work uniform, I came down here and I literally put the washing machine on so that this was all washed, ready to be put out on the washing line in the back garden when I got home from work. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, the forecast has said it was going to be really nice and sunny this afternoon, but all morning it's just been nothing but cloudy. So I'm hoping and praying it doesn't rain. I'm still going to stick this washing out on the washing line in the back garden. Hopefully it will dry by the end of the day. On this Wednesday afternoon, I've just put a load of washing into the washing machine. I've just taken my bedding off my bed and also put my shower towel that I use when I have a shower. I've stuck that in there as well. And I've also put a draining board towel that I use for the draining board rack. I've also put that in there as well. And I've also put a tea towel in the washing machine as well to be washed as well. And I have also just made myself a flask of tea as well on this Wednesday afternoon. So I'm upstairs now in the bathroom. It's very echoey in here. Can I just say, every time I take the shower mats out of here, the shower towel out of here, the shower mats and the bathroom mats, all of that, it always sounds very echoey in here, like all the time. It's so weird. So anyway, more echoey than it does sound when the mats are in here. But anyway, the other day, by the way, when I went to Asda to get my salad pots and stuff that I'm having for my dinner at the moment, I also picked up this as well, which is multi-surface cleaning spray, bleach-free. It's anti-bac. And it kills 99.9% bacteria as well. So I'm going to use that as I need to clean the shower. I also need to spray around the toilet as well. I did put some bleach down the toilet last night before I went to bed, so I don't need to bleach the toilet again. And then I'm going to anti-bac the bathroom sink and the bathroom mirrors as well. So I'm going to do that right now on this Wednesday afternoon. Just made myself a second flask of tea of the afternoon, by the way, on this Wednesday afternoon. Over on my iPad, I am now about to watch the first 25 minutes of today's Chris Moyle show on Radio X on YouTube. And also as well, even though it's not breakfast, it's like halfway through Wednesday afternoon, but I've decided to have a bowl of cereal because I'm getting quite hungry and I just fancy having a bowl of cereal, so that's what I'm going to have. I've been very busy, by the way. I have mopped the kitchen floor. I have wiped down all the kitchen sides and the surfaces and all of that stuff. So I've been very busy and I've just put my bedding out on the washing line. Hopefully it's not going to be raining because it started raining earlier when I had the bathroom towels and mats and stuff outside. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, but it stopped raining now, so I've put all the bathroom mats and stuff upstairs in the bathroom where they belong, and now my bedding is out on the washing line, so I'm just going to keep an eye out and make sure I don't like hear any rain or hear any like you know, little light showers of rain and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, so I'm going to catch up with some bits and pieces on YouTube and stuff, which I'll show you throughout this next part of the weekly vlog. About to watch today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer on my iPad. We're on ITVX. I'm just about to catch up with today's episode of Coronation Street. They have indeed arrived. I'm just about to watch the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth over on Disney Plus on my iPad. So it is Wednesday evening. I've just come up to the bathroom to shut the bathroom window, put all the bathroom mats and shower mats back in its usual place, by the way. Also just brought my bedding in as well from the washing line. I was debating earlier about sticking it in the tumble dryer to dry, but then it stopped raining. We had an unexpected forecast of rain earlier, which was a little bit annoying, but luckily it stopped raining now. So I managed to get the my bedding out on the washing line for a few hours. I've just brought my bedding in, but my mattress sheet that goes over my mattress for my bed and my shower towel that I normally use when I get out of the shower to dry off is still a little bit damp, so I've stuck it in the tumble dryer just to refresh, just to freshen it up and stuff, and hopefully it'll dry as well. But I've just stuck it in for only a short 20-minute cycle, so hopefully it will dry over the next 20 minutes and I'll be able to get it out of the tumble dryer very shortly, and then I'll obviously sort my bedding out and put it back on my bed in my bedroom. Speaking of bedroom, by the way, I am currently upstairs in my bedroom because I am just about to switch on my iMac. For a second, I just thought for a second, am I wearing my microphone? Yes. Second question I had was, if I stand my my camera up, there we go. The second question I had was, is my microphone switched on, or did I forget to switch it on? But no, it's switched on, so it's all good. So you can all hear me. Well, using the microphone on my shirt, not the microphone in the camera. So I'm about to have a video call with Kieran. Now, the reason why I'm having a video call with Kieran tonight and not tomorrow night is because Kieran is a little bit unwell. And he's not going to the cinema tonight with his mates because he's got a bit of a cold. So instead, he's going to have a video call with me instead tonight. Secondly, I was meant to have a video call with him on Monday night, but I didn't because he went away last week to Scotland to go and see his sister who lives in Scotland. Now, I don't think I've mentioned this in last week's episode of the weekly vlog, but I'm going to mention it now. Kieran was very, very lucky because at the moment, Marvel Studios are currently filming their next MCU project, which is Spider-Man Brand New Day, which stars Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon. Sadie Sink is also set to appear in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And it's also rumoured at the moment that Joe Keery is also going to be starring in Spider-Man Brand New Day, but that's not yet been confirmed though. So take that rumour with a pinch of salt. But yeah, so anyway, so there is quite a few famous faces appearing in the next MCU project, in the next Spider-Man movie. But anyway, Kieran luckily got to go and see a little bit of Spider-Man being filmed when he was up in Edinburgh last week, because they're currently shooting some of the stuff in Edinburgh at the moment. I think now they've moved the shooting over to Glasgow at the moment with Sadie Sink. So very lucky that he got to go and see some of that being filmed last week whilst he was up in Edinburgh. So he was up there with his sister, spending some time with his sister and his family, and a few of his mates as well were up there. So obviously I didn't get to video call him on Thursday last week, and I didn't get to video call him on Sunday last weekend, because on Sunday last week he was coming back home from Edinburgh. And then he was going to video call me on Monday, but that didn't happen because he was unwell. So instead we're video calling right now. So I'm just going to get my headphones on ready and all of that stuff. And get my microphone all sorted as well, because my microphone's gone a bit skew-whiff. There we go. I think that's better. I may have to just turn the volume up a little bit on my microphone so I can There we go. So then I'm not that like too close to the microphone. Anyway, he is messaging me, I believe right now actually, to say if I'm ready, which I am in theory. So yeah, he was very lucky, by the way. He got to see that last week. Let me just turn that on there. And also as well, he went to, I think he went to a zoo as well, and I think he got to see like some animals in the zoo and stuff. So very, very lucky, very, very lucky. He's gonna give me some updates as to what else he's been up to last week in Edinburgh, and also some other bits and pieces as well that he wants to talk to me about. So yeah, so I'm just about to jump on a Discord video call with my friend Kieran on this Wednesday night on my iMac. Oh, and by the way, now that I've watched the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth, if you haven't yet catched up on the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth, then it is available to stream now on Disney Plus here in the UK and worldwide, but also on Hulu over in the US as well. And can I just say, I really loved the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth. I will do in the future, maybe at the end of September, once all the episodes are out, I will do a TV wrap-up video, which is something I've not done in a while for my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. I will do one of those, and I will go more in-depth with my thoughts on Alien Earth. But so far, so good. I'm really enjoying it. So it is Wednesday night, and I'm just about to watch Love is Blind UK on Netflix. And also as well, this is what I've got for dinner tonight on this Wednesday night. Same as last night and the night before. Mild and savoury cheese pasta. Oh, sorry, I just need to have a bit of a stretch. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, and I have been up for a couple of hours, actually. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm still in yesterday's clothes. Literally in yesterday's clothes. Yesterday's shirt, trousers, all of that jazz. I ended up I was meant to last night, and I'll show you this. I was meant to last night put my bedding back on my bed, right? After bringing it in from the garden and all of that stuff. But here it is. It's in the washing basket, still to be put away, like on my bed, and the towel for the shower is still meant to be upstairs in the bathroom. Haven't done it. I got too tired last night. I think what with me going to work and then me doing a couple of hours of housework yesterday, and then sitting down, chilling, relaxing, watching EastEnders, Corrie, Alien Earth, and then having a video call with my friend Kieran, all of that kind of stuff. By the end of the evening, my eyes were really heavy, and so I ended up falling asleep in my gaming chair upstairs in my bedroom. And also as well, last night I decided to watch Love is Blind UK Series 1. Well, most of it anyway, until I fell asleep. And I watched it on my Samsung projector as well, which is something I've not used in a little while. So I thought I'd get that out and just put that on, aim it at my bedroom wall, and just watch a bit of Love is Blind UK on Netflix. So that's what I've been doing. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd come down here, and I just realised that I haven't put my vlogging camera on charge last night either. Great. So that's probably something I may have to do while I'm heading out in a little while. I am heading out for a little bit in a little while, and I'll reveal more in a few minutes. But anyway, firstly though, I am going to do a couple of bits and pieces, which I'm going to vlog right now. On this Thursday morning. Made myself my first flask of tea of the day. About to do the washing up, drying up and putting away from yesterday. For breakfast today I've got chocolatey squares cereal. In the bathroom, just about to have a shower, have a shave and then get changed into some fresh clothes. Good afternoon everyone, Friday afternoon, and I've not really been up to much today really. I went out for breakfast this morning, went for a Toby Carvery breakfast, and then after that I then then came back home, I've chilled out, I've watched the Chris Moyles show on Radio X, the first 25 minutes on YouTube, and I don't think there's going to be another first 25 minutes of the Chris Moyles show on YouTube now for 2 weeks, because I think Chris Moyles is away on holiday for the next couple of weeks. So yes, looks like he'll be back on the 1st of September, which is a couple of weeks time from now. And I have also caught up on today's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX as well, on my iPad downstairs in the dining room. Now for the last couple of days, last couple of nights, I've been sleeping on my chair, my gaming chair, because Steve here hasn't put his bedding on his bed after taking it off on Wednesday, I believe it was. Was it Wednesday? It might have been Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So therefore, I am going to put my bedding, which is still in the washing basket and it is dry. I'm going to sit that back on my bed right now on this Friday afternoon. Okay, so it is Friday evening, by the way. I've just been outside. I've just sorted out the rabbits, gave them some fresh food, fresh water, and also cleaned out their hutch as well. And now I'm just about to have my dinner. This is what I've got for dinner tonight. I've just got it out the fridge, and it's something that is quite plain and simple that I've just got out the fridge, which I got earlier at Asda. It's a sweet and smoky barbecue chicken pasta salad. So I'm going to eat that for my dinner this evening. Oh, hello, there we go. So yeah, that's for my dinner. And also as well, I've just been editing some videos as well. So this week's movie wrap up is up now on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, and also a Let's Talk Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 review is also up on my YouTube channel as well, so feel free to check them out if you would like to. So yes, that's what I've been up to. I did see my support worker earlier today after I did my bedding on my bed. And we went up to Costa in Castle Point there. I had a chocolate fudge frappe, medium-sized one. They don't do the tiramisu frappes anymore. They're gone. They've disappeared. So yeah, no more tiramisu frappes. So instead I'm having chocolate fudge frappes at the moment, which was very lovely. And then after that, obviously, we stopped off at Asda so I could get my salad for dinner this evening. And then after that, I came back here and obviously I've just done some content. I've spoken to my sister over the phone, had a bit of a catch up with her for an hour. I am going to her flat tomorrow to go and see her for a little bit and spend the afternoon with her. So yeah, I'll take you guys along with me then anyway. But yeah, right now though, I'm just about to eat my dinner on this. Morning everybody, it is Saturday morning, it's the weekend, and I have woke up, got dressed into my work uniform, made myself a protein shake, which is a chocolate protein shake with banana and strawberry in it, and now I'm walking to work. And for the most part of my journey, I had a bit of discomfort whilst I was walking because I had a bladder full of urine, so I've just had to stop off in a bush somewhere and just go for a quick wee. But I'm all good now. I'm a lot better. Even though I went to the toilet this morning as soon as I woke up, I still needed to go for a wee on my journey to work. So anyway, so I had to find a quick bush just to stop in, go for a wee. You know, no one was around. No one was around. So it's safe. It was safe. Anyway, by the way, my sister today she was telling me last night that she's going to view 2 properties today with her partner. So they're looking at moving house, moving from their flat to a house. So yeah, so she's going to let me know later on how that goes, and I'm looking forward to hearing how that goes. So yeah, so anyway, so I am going to see her later. So you'll probably end up seeing some content with JJ, Simba, and all of that, like we usually do on a Saturday now, it seems. So yeah, so I will show you that in a few moments. But first, though, I need to start my day off by doing a shift at work on this Saturday morning. Hello, Monty. Hello, Monts. Hello. Oh, is it too bright for you, Monty? Hello, Monty. Oh, he's jumped down. Go on then. Where are you off to? Hey, where are you off to, Monts? Oh, Monty. It is Saturday night, by the way. You just saw a little bit of content with Monty. I tell you what, was it last week's weekly vlog? I only vlogged one thing at my sister's flat, and that was Simba. This week was Monty. Maybe next week I'll just vlog some content with just JJ, I don't know. But there we go. We'll see what happens, I guess, in next week's vlog. But anyway, a massive thank you to my sister for having me over this afternoon / this evening. Really do appreciate it. I've not long got home from my sister's, actually. And I've just unpacked my work bag because my work uniform was in that, because I got out my work uniform when I finished my shift at work. So that's on the chair at the moment, so I'm going to take that upstairs and put it in my bedroom in a bit. But right now, though, I'm just going to get my lunch ready and obviously do my drink and stuff like that ready for tomorrow. And obviously get my protein shake ready for me to make in the morning as well before I head off to work. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. I'm going to listen to some music as well through Apple Music on my iPad as well on this Saturday. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday afternoon, by the way, and it has just gone 4 o'clock on this Sunday afternoon. I have been very busy, by the way, so I've not had any time to actually vlog until now. I went to work this morning, obviously, did my shift at work, came home from work, got out my work uniform, put my work uniform and the first set of washing into the washing machine, let that wash through. Went outside, fed the rabbits, gave them some fresh water, fed the fish in the fish tanks as well. And then after that, I then put my washing out on the washing line to dry, the first set, put a second load of washing in the washing machine to wash, went outside into the front garden, pulled up some weeds in the front garden and all of that kind of stuff, put it in a bag and put the garden waste bag outside in the back garden with all the other garden waste bags we've got out there at the moment. And then after that, I then put the second load of washing onto the washing line as well for that to dry outside. And I've also had 2 flasks of tea since I've come home from work as well, which has actually kept me going. And then obviously I've listened to music whilst I was doing all this stuff. I've just put my headphones on charge. I've had my phone on charge since I've come home from work. And I've also just put my watch, just taken my watch off my wrist and stuck that on charge as well. So that is pretty much all I've done ever since I came home from work at around about 12:30 this afternoon. That's a lot. That is a lot of stuff. So anyway, but I've not stopped there though, because I'm just about to now go into the bathroom and go and have a shower, have a shave, and because I'm not going out anywhere else for the rest of the day, I've decided I'm just going to get into my pyjamas, even though it's just gone 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. But if I'm not going out anywhere for the rest of the day, I might as well just get into my pyjamas now. So it is Sunday night, by the way. It's 8:30 or just gone 8:30 on this Sunday night, and I am just currently signing in to my computer on my iMac right here. I'll sort that out in a second. You guys can very quickly just come with me for a quick second, because I'm just going to quickly pop downstairs and go and get a drink from the fridge. I have actually got a drink in the fridge at the moment, actually, which is a Pepsi Max Cherry. I got that, when did I get that? Yesterday. I got it last night, just before I came back home from my sister's. I don't know what's happening there? There we go, that's better. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I've got my Pepsi Max Cherry right here. So yes, I'm going to have my Pepsi Max Cherry. And also as well, I'm just about to have oh God, I'm going into the wall. I cut the corner very quickly then, very, very sharp. I don't know what's wrong with my bedroom door. It just doesn't really shut properly at the minute. Don't know why. But anyway, I am now just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran over on Discord on my iMac on this Sunday evening. Okay, so it is Sunday night, by the way. I am just currently in the process of just closing the windows because it's a little bit chilly down here, and I've not been down here for a few hours now, safe to say. By the way, I have spent most of this evening, after I got off video call with my friend Kieran, I ended up spending pretty much all of this evening just going on TikTok really. And what was it I did? Oh yeah, I just did some TikToks. So I did one earlier this evening, actually, just before I video called Kieran, and it was me reacting to a TikTok. And I've come across a couple more TikToks on my TikTok feed, and I've decided to react to some of them as well. So that's exactly what I've done. So I've done a couple, a few of them I put in a draft so I can just post them whenever I'm ready to post them. I may do that over the course of the next couple of days, I think. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, so I have just got out, even though it's like 20 past 11, by the way, or just gone 20 past 11, but I've just got out my dinner for tonight, which was in the fridge, and it is crunchy and fragrant sweet chili chicken noodle salad. There we go, right there. So yeah, so that is my dinner for this evening. I am going to wrap up this vlog here because there's nothing else really for me to vlog after I finish eating my dinner, to be quite honest. So listen guys, thank you for watching this week's episode of the weekly vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below. As always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, then feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to become a Stevo, okay? And I shall be back again on Sunday this weekend with your next episode of the movie wrap up, so feel free to check that out then. And of course, I've got another episode of Steve's weekly vlog coming up for you on Monday next week. Just to let you know, I am going to be going to my granddad's, so you can expect some content from me at my granddad's in next week's episode of the vlog. And also as well, by the way, in the next couple of weeks, I have got a week away from work, which means I'm going to have a bit more free time. And it also means that I'll be able to go out and about and do some bits and pieces. There's a few things that I didn't get to do during my last week off work back in June that I would like to do when I've got some time off in September. So hopefully we'll get around to doing that in September. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And from me, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video.